Hello, today we remember the birthday of William Blake, born in 1757, the visionary poet and artist. He lived at a time of revolution. He supported the French Revolution, the American Revolution. He wanted people to be free, and he felt that there were some developments in society which were opposing this. One was the increasing industrialization, which led to big cities like London, where he lived all his life, which were corrupt and produced a lot of poverty. And the other limiting factor was the Enlightenment, which was the process of philosophy and thinking that was prevalent among the intellectuals of his time, emphasizing the importance of reason and rationality above everything else. And Blake wanted to support the idea that imagination was equally important, even though there may be no rational beings, no rational thinking that could support some of the ideas that imagination brought forth. And he indeed, in his imagination, produced this huge mythology which contained worlds and people and angels and so on, who represented different aspects of human culture. So that when it came to thinking about a city like London, he saw that this as being really oppressive. He called it Babylon. The industrialization that led to the growth of cities like London inhibited people. It took away their freedom. And then the suggestion that their imaginations were not as important as their reason also inhibited their development. And he wanted to encourage people to use their imaginations and to break free from some of the constraints that city life imposed upon them. And so he, alongside his vision of London as a Babylon, a place of corruption and poverty and injustice, he developed in his mythology a city called Golgonooza. It was built by Los, who was the mythical figure who he used to represent human creativity. And Los built this city, Golgonooza, which was the exact opposite of Babylon. It contained all that was good, all that was beautiful, all that was lovely for human beings to enjoy. And so what I thought was interesting was this ability to see, even in a city which he thought was totally depressing, signs of joy. He saw the city in two different ways, as it were. One as it appeared outwardly, and the other as it might be. And I think this ability to see things as they might be is one that we might all develop, to try and see not just what is, but what could be. He, of course, used his imagination to great effect to this effect. You know the lines: to see a world in a grain of sand, and heaven in a wild flower, to hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. This ability to bring into this very moment things that are way beyond any rational conception, but which inspire us to see in the world around us, in its small detail and in its larger aspects, something that is much bigger and beautiful than actually exists at the moment, and so be inspired to work for the development of those good and beautiful things, even in the midst of the ordinary struggles of our daily lives.